3 days of flying.
6 different flights.
8 different meals. All Turkish Airline. We're gonna be eating a lot of food in this video, and it's all gonna be in the air. We're flying through this one, aren't we? Our heads in the clouds. I should be wiser and realize I'm hungry. Why are we singing? Throughout my entire trip through Central Asia, Uzbekistan, Turkey, and Spain, I only flew one airline, Turkish. Not only did I stop in Istanbul and hang out at the terminal there for a really long time, I also got to fly on a lot of their planes and eat a lot of meals. And today, I'm gonna bring you in on every single one of them. What do they offer? What are they gonna have to eat on this? For breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, is it any good? This time, we're going economy. Maybe in the future, we'll go business. Maybe we'll go first class. Flight 1, we're flying from Miami Airport to Istanbul. This is where they keep all the food. This is where the coffee's coming from. It's roughly noon Eastern Standard Time, and we're being served dinner. I think they're getting us prepared for what the time zone is gonna be for where we arrive. Chicken and butter rice with zucchini and carrots, a side of hummus, a shrimp and cucumber salad, a brownie with whipped cream, served with a beverage. I got wine. Tasted great. The bread was fluffy and light, reminded me a bit of Cheesecake Factory bread. The rice tasted as described, like butter. Chicken was slightly dry, but tasted great with the hummus. The brownie was by far the best part. Dense and chocolatey, the whipped cream creamy, and it was a perfect way to end my first meal on Turkish Airlines. So I edited for a while, but I fell asleep, and I woke up from a nap. I grabbed some water, and I found some sandwiches in the back.
A sandwich. See what's on it.
A cheese and cucumber sandwich. Yeah, that's what it is. Surprisingly fresh.
What is it? Butter.
And it gave me enough energy to push through a few more hours of editing before breakfast was served. Eggs scrambled topped with green peppers, served with a roasted tomato and some type of shredded potato on the plate. Kind of like a lakki or a potato pancake. A side of cottage cheese, a cheese wedge, and cucumber with some dill. And a side of fruit. And not too sure if this is something that Turkish people eat, but I like it. So we landed in Turkey.
We still get some more Turkish Airline food in this video on the way to Uzbekistan, and then a lot more on the way to Barcelona.
And I got on the next flight to Uzbekistan. It was breakfast time again. At this point, it's early morning Turkey time. Turkish time? They served a cheese scrambled egg, this time with diced tomato, and I found a whole slice of tomato underneath it. I guess they love tomato in this culture. Served with a side of, I believe, cheddar and feta, with a tomato and olives. A yogurt with the scrambled eggs. I believe it's a spanakopita or some kind of quiche. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what this is. And then, of course, some type of bread with the meal, with a side of Turkish butter and jam. And this time, the water's coming in like this little plastic container. I've seen this on a lot of flights. All in all, very tasty. Cheesy, slightly heavy, but I ate all of that, drank the coffee, and well, it's good breakfast. Ready to arrive in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan was amazing, so much happened. I ate food I've never seen or tried before. I even tried beef bacon at a Wendy's. Kind of bacony, but it also tastes like roast beef. And ate KFC at a huge box. Uzbekistan. Those videos are already posted on the channel. There may or may not be a card. If not, it's in the description, or follow the playlist. After all of the time spent in Uzbekistan.
The whole thing in your mouth? Yeah. Oh my god, it's big. Oh.
The Turkish Airline food video continues.
Bye, Uzbekistan. See you later. Let's see how much US dollars this turns into. Doesn't seem like as much anymore, does it?
Open up the bags. Getting out of here.
I get on the flight to fly to Spain. So I'm back on Turkish Airlines for another day of travel. This time there was a menu, so I got to choose what I wanted. I ordered the chicken dish, and it was very flavorful and juicy. Came with some eggplant, a toasted pepper with a side of some sort of potato egg thing. Served with a side of hummus and a dessert, some sort of creamy pudding with bread, butter, and a plastic cup of water. And this time I was served a tiny little bottle of wine. Before, they just served a cup of it, so I feel like this one's more special. Ate all that up to pit stop in Istanbul Airport one more time before another flight to Spain. Would have been nice to fly direct, but at least I get more Turkish Airline food. Erin doesn't want me to smell bad, so she keeps giving me perfume. For running through the airport. I think my neighbor here will be happy. Had another snack before we landed. Got a sandwich with cheese and peppers, bit of lettuce, and I believe mayonnaise on here. It could be butter, and I grabbed up a club soda. I won. I thought something cool was gonna happen. At the Istanbul airport again, get on the next flight to Barcelona.
Made it just in time. Didn't get the Turkish coffee I wanted or the McDonald's, but hopefully have a little bit more time on the next transfer.
This time I ordered the beef meal, served with cheese, tomato, and rice. The beef tasted a lot like burger meat, so I took the bread and I made a little sandwich out of it. It was served with yogurt sauce and cucumber, and a vanilla pudding. I also got some white wine. This is my way of classing this meal up. I just love it when they give you the whole bottle. It just makes such a difference. I also got another little cup of eco water. Landed in Barcelona, and oh my gosh, what a beautiful city full of so much amazing food. The tapas, quality of the food there is just so fresh. The seafood, the market, the fast food was amazing. All of those videos are also on the channel, so make sure to go check those out as well. Like everything in life, things come to an end. Barcelona had to end and we had to get on a flight and go home. Not just one, of course, two. So we've got some more Turkish Airline food. All right, that's a wrap. Time to get out of here. Back to the USA. So I got to the airport on my way out of town, and I was kind of hungry before I got airline food. Got a couple more flights. Something crazy is this vending machine. These guys just don't stop. They don't stop. I noticed all the breakfast restaurants were closed, but then I remembered I have priority pass, which means I can go into any of the lounges, which happened to be open at that time. Score! Play some upbeat Spanish music. Oh, come on. Look at this place. It's gorgeous. I've never been in a better lounge in my life. Seriously, what is it with this place? Why are they serving alcohol at 5 in the morning? Like, dude, like, I don't care. Wine, beer, do I need that right now? No. Let's drink coffee. They have way more food in this lounge than I've seen at any other lounge before, but it's Spain, it's tapas, it's part of the lifestyle, it's part of the culture. Of course, they've got meat and cheese in here. Hashtag no makeup. So I grabbed myself a nice selection of all of it, as much as I thought I could consume. And I set up my computer because I had about an hour and a half, and I started editing my Wendy's Uzbekistan video, card popping up. Okay, so all that food technically wasn't Turkish Airline food, but it was food and it was at an airport, so I thought it counted. Without further ado, let's get on a flight out of here. I jumped on board and I passed out right away. Yeah, it's one of my talents. I can literally fall asleep absolutely anywhere. And when I woke up, breakfast was being served. Some sort of pasta spinach thing with mushrooms. I don't know what this is. Cheese and olives and a brownie with a plastic cup of water and bread. We're getting used to drinking out of plastic cups now. This one is probably my least favorite meal yet. I asked for a soda water that exploded when I opened it. Landed shortly after, flying over a bit of Turkey, through the clouds. For the last time, landed in Istanbul to jump on the flight back to Miami. But before I got on that plane, I had to go to McDonald's to eat the entire Turkish McDonald's menu. Card popping up. That was really impressive. Pretty expensive though, I gotta say. That was the most expensive McDonald's I've ever had. Maybe because it was an airport, maybe because Turkey's expensive. Rushed to the terminal to get on my flight to Miami. And yeah, I am still hungry. It's a bottomless pit. I just keep eating. Gotta flip thing. They keep it hot in those?
It's the meal.
Oh, so you just roll these out and it's already hot, ready to go. Does it heat like an oven?
Yeah, it's the heaters.
Oh, those are the heaters. Cool.
These are the ovens.
Oh, cool. That's how you make it hot.
Now we will take one by one to put inside.
This time they offered pasta or meatloaf. I got the pasta. Rigatoni with cheese, came with a side of eggplant topped with sour cream, a side salad with lettuce, tomato, and cucumber, and a chocolate pudding topped with hazelnuts. And bread, of course. Everything was tasty all in all, but this was probably the most unhealthy thing I've eaten. This pasta was literally dripping in butter, probably why it tasted so good. I had some bubbly to water it down. Stay hydrated, guys. And I plugged back into work. This is a really long flight back home. As I waited for the next meal, I had some coffee and managed to get my hands on another snack. They had chocolate cake and sandwiches. So I grabbed a sando, and inside there was some feta, peppers, lettuce, and mayo. But I hit the spot. Almost home, we get to eat another meal. From first sight, I was like, that does not look good. It was a meat and cheese lasagna, the side of coleslaw, and a piece of chicken with tres leches. Those foods as a combination in my brain is very strange. Everything together didn't make sense, but separately was all very good. All of this being washed down with another little tiny Turkish loaf of bread. There it is, every single meal that I ate on all the flights through Turkish Airlines throughout my entire trip through Central Asia, Spain, and Turkey. Not too bad for economy. If you guys like videos like this, make sure to let me know in the comments. And if you're looking for more videos just like this, hit the subscribe button and let me know where you want me to go next. As I left the plane, literally the chefs are standing in the exit waving goodbye. Chefs, thank you for the food, guys. What a treat. Back in America.